In today's video, I'm going to speak about how you can become a physiotherapist with a sports science degree. Now, the traditional route going into physiotherapy is doing your BSc and MSc in physiotherapy, but there is a different way of doing it. You can come from a different background like sports science, sports rehabilitation, and then do what's called a pre-registration master's in physiotherapy. This is a 2-year accelerated course, which then allows you to catch up and help you along the way to becoming a physiotherapist. So the short answer to the question, can you become a physiotherapist with a sports science background, is yes, you can. But those courses are very, very competitive. So if you want to be chosen for that master's course, there are some steps you need to consider if you want to be selected. And the first thing I recommend you do as an undergraduate sports science student is get some shadowing experience in relation to physiotherapy. What you should do is go on Google and look for physiotherapists in your local area. Don't just email one or two, I recommend that you get in touch with plenty of them. And don't look at work experience as having to be Monday to Friday, 9 to 5. It can just be a couple of hours a week, here or there, doing some shadowing. And if you're not sure what to say when sending that email, when you're networking, trying to get those placement hours, I do recommend that you check out this video. My second point is getting some research experience. And when it comes to your undergraduate sports science dissertation, yes, there is a lot to think about, but you need to get the basics right and choose a project which aligns with physiotherapy. So this could be something like injuries in football, it could be the psychological impact of an injury, or prehab exercises in elderly or diseased populations. Whatever that may be, pursue that. But also think about PhD students. Go and speak to them. If any of them are doing a PhD in relation to injuries, try and get involved in their research. And there are different ways you can get involved. One way would be simply observing. I don't think that's enough. I think you should try and help out with the data collection, and if you're doing that, then it's likely that you'll be a co-author on their paper. So when it comes to writing your personal statement for that physiotherapy course, if you're speaking about stuff like research, it will really help you stand out in that application. And finally, I also recommend that you get some additional qualifications on top as well. Now, it doesn't have to be the more advanced qualifications. I recommend you sort the basics out first during your undergrad degree. So that could be something simple like a first aid course, mental health first aid, or CPR. I also recommend that you look at job adverts for physiotherapists, look at the qualifications and map out what you can do now, which is cost effective, and then think about what you can do in the future as well. Okay, thank you for watching this video. I've got plenty of videos on my channel about different career pathways. If you have any questions about physiotherapy from a sports science background, do get in touch with me on Instagram at Sports Science Hacks. Okay, thanks for tuning in, and I'll speak to you again soon.